Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are fine. This is our sixth lecture about the preparation of lecture sociology, and this chapter name is groups and organizations. The first definition of this chapter is social groups, two or more people who identify with and interact with one another. दो या दो से ज़्यादा लोग जो आपस में इंटरेक्ट करते हैं और एक दूसरे की वजह से जाने जाते हैं, वो सोशल ग्रुप कहलाता है. द टाइप्स ऑफ सोशल ग्रुप्स आर प्राइमरी ग्रुप एंड सेकेंडरी ग्रुप. Primary group is small, personal and lasting relationship. Secondary group, a large and impersonal social group whose members pursue a specific goal or activity. Next topic is group leadership. Two leadership roles: instrumental leadership role and expressive leadership role. First is instrumental leadership role, group leadership that focuses on the group well-being. Expressive leadership role, group leadership that focuses on group's well-being. The next are three leadership styles. Authoritarian leadership is a take-charge style that demands obedience. The next is democratic leadership, includes everyone in decision-making. The next is laissez-faire leadership, lets the group functions mostly on its own. The next definition is group conformity. The Ash, Milgrams and Janis research shows that group members often seek agreement and may pressure one another towards conformity. The next is groupthink, the tendency of group members to conform resulting in a narrow view of some issue. This is called groupthink. The next definition is reference group, a social group that serves a point of reference in making evaluations and decisions. The next is in-group, a social group towards which a members feels respect and loyalty. The next is out-group, a social group towards which a person feels a sense of competition or opposition. The next is group size and diversity. George Simmel describes the term dyad and tired. Dyad, what is a social group with two members, it is intense but unstable. Two members, intense and unstable, is called dyad group. The next is triad, a social group with three members, it is more stable but dissolved into a dyad by excluding one member. Dyad is with two members and triad is with three members. The next is networks. Networks are relational webs that link people with little common identity and limited interactions. It is a web of weak social ties. The next is social media, technology that links people in social activity. This is called social media. Next is formal organizations, a large secondary group organized to achieve its goals efficiently. This is called formal organization. The next term is utilitarian organization, organizations which pay people for their efforts. This is called utilitarian organizations. The next are normative organizations, organizations which have goals people consider worthwhile. The next are coercive organizations, organizations people are forced to join. The next is rationalization of society, the historical change from tradition to rationality as the main type of human thought. This is called the rationalization of society. The next term is bureaucracy, an organizational model rationally designed to perform tasks efficiently. This is called bureaucracy. The next are elements of bureaucracy. How many elements of the bureaucracy? There are 6 elements of the bureaucracy. The first is socialization. The next is hierarchy of positions. The third one is rules and regulations. The fourth is technical competence. Fifth one is impersonality. The sixth one is formal written communication. The next term is organizational environment. What is the organizational environment? The factors outside an organization that affect its operation is called organizational environment. The next term is problems of bureaucracy. What are the problems of bureaucracy? The first one is bureaucratic alienation. The next term is bureaucratic inefficiency or ritualism. The next is bureaucratic inertia, and the last one is oligarchy. Bureaucratic ritualism. What is the bureaucratic ritualism? A focus on rules and regulations to the point of undermining an organization's goals. The next is bureaucratic inertia, the tendency of bureaucratic organizations to perpetuate themselves is called bureaucratic inertia. The next is oligarchy, the rules of the many by the few is called oligarchy. The last term of this chapter, groups and organization, is the scientific management. Frederick Taylor's terms for the application of scientific principles to the operation of a business or other large organizations. The application of scientific principles to the large organization, it's called scientific management. This was our sixth lecture about the preparation of lecture sociology. If you understand this, please like and comment my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.